corrected. Why do I always talk when I spray things? I made my little breakfast sandwich, the bacon and the cheese, and actually I put a cheese in between the two egg whites so then it melts and it tastes delicious. It's Friday morning. It's so cold. I don't know what happened. It's like winter started. It's cold. I washed my hair, but I tried to like blow dry just this kind of little bit here, so then I don't feel as cold. Like I don't care if the ends are wet. Because I didn't really want to blow dry all of my hair. I'm finally getting it done tomorrow, and I just wanted to have clean hair going to the hairdresser because during the week I was putting in like dry shampoo, and when I go there I just want it to be clean. But I was thinking I didn't want to blow dry and like waste heat, you know, on my hair that is not needed, because it's going to happen tomorrow. Tomorrow is also voting day, but I did mine via the post. I haven't worn this top in so long. I really love like the tie-up stuff here. I've had this for ages, and then I forgot that it's actually like bare there. So this is okay for like a winter when there's sun outside, and I don't know, I might have to pop on a jumper on top, but for now, because I've been moving around making my breakfast and stuff, I'm okay. Like I'm feeling better. But when I got up I was so cold. Chip's in the front room, he's sitting on a blanket like all curled up in a ball. I'll probably pop his jacket on because it's cold. I have a few things that I need to do today. I will try and bring you guys along where I can. Also got to put my makeup on, so we might do a little bit of that. However, I'm going to go ahead and have my breakfast now, and we'll catch up a little later. So I came in here to do my makeup. I probably look a little weird too, don't I? But I'm doing a little bit of color correction. I've noticed a little bit of darkness just under here, and this is always dark, and I always just use concealer. But then I looked at the color wheel, and for dark you use like a red color. So I have this like, where did I put it? This like pinkish lip thing that I don't actually use. And because my sister and I, we were over at Priceline and we just could not find a red color corrector. We looked in like all the brands, and I'm sure the more expensive brands, like if I go to Mecca or Sephora, have them, but we just couldn't find any in Priceline at all. Even in Chemist Warehouse we looked. So then I'm just using a lipstick. I've done this actually a few times and it's worked for me. I'm also going to use this Sephora Clear and Cover. I have a couple of pimples down here. We are on day 1 of my periods. So when that happens, I don't know, I feel like they always come back in the same freaking spots. And I'm going to use that tactic where I'm going to do my concealer before I do the foundation and not use too much concealer. So I'm going to try and do a bit more of a natural look. I did use my eyelash curler. I did figure out for myself that I should be doing it before I put colors on my eyes and makeup. I don't know what I was thinking that first time I did it. You live and you learn. Okay, I'm going to use my Juvia's Place concealer. Even though it's not my favorite, I've still got heaps of product in here and I don't really want to throw it out, and I don't have any big makeup like a day happening today, like anything that I'm not taking any pics as far as I know. You know, the funny thing is, a lot of the times when I don't use my like favorite makeup, and because I'm not planning on doing anything, is a day that I end up doing stuff, and then I was like, oh, I should have worn my good stuff. And by that is usually like just the stuff that I love and is a little bit more pricier. So does everyone else do that as well? You have your things that you love that are a little bit more pricier and you save that for like your better makeup days? Because I have stuff that I like, but I don't want to throw it out because I don't hate it. I like it. It's not my favorite, but I still want to use them. So they're my like everyday one. This Juvia's Place though, Little Bit goes a very long way. And I'm trying to be like really soft, so therefore like I don't blend. It's trying to go on top of the pink there. And I have done this before, but I just wanted to show you guys how it looks. So if you do have like darkness anywhere, you could color correct yourself. If it's something you don't do, if you do, that's okay. And I'm also going to cover this spot here in some concealer too. You can see how the redness has gone already, and the concealer is just meant to blend in with my skin, because a lot of the times when you just put concealer over like darkness, it doesn't really cover the darkness. Like, it might make it a little bit lighter, but you can still kind of see the underneath. And most of the color correctors that you see are green, because most people color correct for redness, but they need more red ones out there. All right, I think that color corrected really well. I'm gonna spray a little bit of my MAC Fix Plus before I do my foundation. I'm just gonna use my mixture of my Sephora with the concoction of my Marc Jacobs one. It's just that the Sephora one, I still find it too light. I know when I did it that time, I thought the color was okay, and it kind of is. I just feel like it needs a touch of darkness to it, just a touch. So therefore that's where this comes in handy, because this one is not too dark, and therefore we have a nice concoction. And I'm using my dampened sponge to pop it all in. I have been using brushes more lately, and I forgot how good it was to use the sponge. So the foundation is on and it has dried down. I'm going to pop a little bit of powder. I'm just using my Rimmel powder. I'm not going to put too much because I don't really want my face looking too powdery, but I do like to set it. Now, I don't use that contour stuff. I always just feel like I don't see how people put so much. I do like all the cream contour, cream blush, cream bronzer. They do the whole thing and it looks beautiful. And then they pop powder on it and then they redo everything on top in powder. So to me, I personally don't see the need on that. I feel like that's way too much product. Who really has that much time? I'm still using the bronzer from the Tarte palette because I still haven't gotten myself one. I do have the tiniest little, my tiny little Marc Jacobs one, which is kind of more of like a little travel one, and I'm taking that with me to Hamilton. I know I'm not going to use it all at Hamilton, but I just got that there. So seeing as I still have this, I'm like, I should actually use this up. Eyeshadow time, I'm using the Iconic palette. I did start a little bit. I use all of these 4 colors in here. I just like to make it work. I don't know if anybody that watches me listens to country music. However, a singer that I like, Kane Brown, is coming to Australia in September. I think he's coming for the CMC Rocks, which I didn't even know that existed. It's a country music festival in Ipswich in Queensland, and all those tickets are sold out. And that's also in September. Now I'm thinking, now that I know this exists, maybe next year I might go. It sounds like a fun thing to do. But anyways, he's also then having some concerts in Sydney, one in Sydney and one in Melbourne as well. And like, I really wanted to go because I've never been to a country music concert. And I just couldn't find anyone to go with me. I was like, does nobody listen to country music? I could not get anyone to go with me. I finally kind of a little bit convinced my sister, but by then the tickets were sold out. So the Sydney concert is sold out. I actually even got like pre-sale codes and everything, because like I knew when it was going on sale in all the different like little pre-sale categories, but I didn't realize it would just sell out. But I haven't been to a concert in ages. I don't love going to concerts because there's just so many people. I'm not a huge crowd person, but you know, I just feel like, I don't know, it'd be a different atmosphere. I think that's the thing, getting out of like all the COVID stuff. It's now taking us a while to get back into like things that we used to do. The eyeshadow is on. I did put a little bit of eyeliner. I just tried to smoke it out. I didn't do liquid. I just did like a black. I think this is this is the eyeliner that I don't know what brand it is, but I'm pretty sure if it was like a Smashbox or something. We're now going to use mascara. We're going to do the telescopic one because I think since that first time I used it, I haven't used it since. So let's give it another play. Not doing lashes today because we're going to aim for the mascara to do its job. And I think the first time that I used this, I didn't have the curler, did I? But okay, it's looking good. It's still doing its job. I like it. I feel like my lashes, they look natural, but like they look full, but like a natural. The curl has made it look really good, so they don't look like over the top. But I can tell I'm wearing mascara. I've been listening to podcasts in between doing like the makeup and switching you guys off. Brian Austin Green, his podcast is back, so I've been listening to that. was, it just reminds me, so most people watched Beverly Hills 90210 back in the day, like when we were kids. Now a lot of people were more like either Jason Priestley or Luke Perry fans, from my friends, from what I remember. However, I was always a Brian Austin Green fan. Like, I loved him. I had all the posters, everything. Like, I loved him, and still to this day I do. And like, is he married to Shana? I know they're having a baby. They're together with an Aussie. She's on Dancing with the Stars in the US. And he was married to Megan Fox. We all know who she is. But yeah, I just still enjoy like having that little glimpse of like my childhood there. And I still think he's pretty hot. And my battery's dying, so I'm gonna finish doing this and change the battery over and show you guys the completed look at the end. And the makeup is on. I just used the Raw Beauty lipstick. I have like a little bit left. It's nearly done. It's actually nice and creamy. And I feel like the makeup turned out pretty good. Hi, Chip. How are you, sweetie? You look like you're cold. You okay, my sweetheart? You napping? Oh, you feel warm. You feel so warm. Oh, cutie. Oh, yes, yes. You want to scratch? Who wants to scratch? Oh, yes. Did I get the spot? So cute. It's a little later on in the day, and I quickly ducked out to do a few things I had to do. It was pouring, so I did not bring you guys along because I didn't need the camera into the rain as well. I've just chucked my jumper on now because I'm starving, and I've been wearing this a couple of days in a row now because isn't that what we do? I still have my other top underneath. However, I'm hungry. My mum made pizza last night, so I'm just going to reheat it. I was just wondering because she overcooked it a touch, which is her usual thing she does. Now, normally I just put it in the air fryer, but I'm thinking if I put it in the air fryer, is it going to like over crisp, or should I do the microwave? But I like the air fryer better. I'll do air fryer. You guys notice I like to talk things out with you guys. Even though I know it's useless, but it makes me feel better. Hey guys, Chippy and I are off to my sister's place. He's just sitting here. I don't think you guys can see him. I'm not sure. I think the camera, I'm in frame. I'm trying not to look at you guys because I need to look at the road. It is sprinkling. Luckily, it's like not pouring when we walked out the house, because I know Chippy doesn't like getting wet. I mean, does anyone really like getting wet unless they're in the shower? It's getting dark. It's that time of the day when it starts getting dark. Too early. Winter's starting. I don't know, when is the shortest day? It's like June, I think, which means it's still yet to come. So tonight we are taking Chippy to go meet the family that he's going to be staying with whilst we are away. He's so funny. He just heard his name and he's like, that's my name. But yeah, so Nathan's gonna take him. He's gonna have a look at, you know, them. They're gonna meet him because, you know, they need to like literally know for sure that they're gonna, you know, click with him. I get it. You can't just say yes and then, you know, what if they don't click? Chip is pretty good, so fingers crossed. Everyone likes everyone and he works out well for us. If not, oh, I don't even want to say if not. I still have a little bit of time, which just means, I don't know, I guess it's gonna, you know, sometimes you think, oh, it would be one of those like a kennel-y type place or a dog hotel, but you don't even know if they're available, if they have room. There's Chip trying to look out the window, even though it is raining. Anyways, seeing as he's going to see a bit of me, I will catch up with you guys when we get there. So we are now at my sister's place. It started raining. Luckily we made it just before the rain, and it is now dinner time. Oh wait, hi, there's Angus, but I just noticed something. What's this?
Angus's mum.
Oh, they're your colours too. Did she make it?
Yeah. I don't know.
I think she did.
No, I like the colours.
I don't know. She had them in a box from the 1970s.
Maybe it was Angus's.
And
well, there's Sonia.
she took it out. I washed it and then I've put it there.
Oh, it looks alright. It's nice.
She said it was nice and warm.
Yeah. Alright, dinner time. The boys are Chippy's in the room with Nani. Hey guys, it's Saturday morning. bright and early, and I am on my way, well, about to be on my way to the hairdresser. So have a look at the regrowth. This is the before. We are going to get it done. I have a couple ideas in mind. I want something a touch different, but who knows. When I go there, sometimes I change my mind after talking to the hairdresser, so we'll see. But that's the plan for this morning, and then I think we've got to do a bit of supermarket shopping. I'm just looking outside. Half of the window looks blue and the other half looks cloudy, but the forecast is it's going to rain. So I'm literally just wearing this set to be comfy. I'm just going to wear my sneakers, and then we'll see. If it's still cold later, I'll probably just wear this all day. Time to go.
He's doing an act. Look at him. He's got the tongue and he's going.
And I'm back. What do you guys think? You probably can't even really tell the difference. I'm sure you can tell the difference with the roots because they are freshly done. I popped in a few brown foils, but we only did a little bit just to kind of dull the color down. I think the blonde was looking just too washed out, too bleachy looking, and I wasn't liking it. It just looked so dry. And so we put a few brown ones in there so I can get the color down to look a little bit more natural. And then that way next time I can think about maybe putting some more brown foils through it and eventually maybe going brunette. But I actually really like it. There's no orange to it, which I absolutely love. So I'm happy with that. But anyways, I just thought I'd give you the hair update. My sister also did hers, so I'll give you her update too. So we're now at my sister's place, and let me show you Sonia's hairdo. There's Sonia, and as you guys can see, it's a little bit lighter. Ours are subtle differences this time. And we have, hello Chip, because Chippy's staying home, we're going to the shops. Chippy. There's Nathan with his haircut. Well, he pretty much looks the same. And we have Christian.
What's happening?
And Angus is at work, if anyone wanted to know. So we're back from the shops, and Angus is home from work. Well, Angus didn't go to the shops, no. But Sonia can share what she bought. I didn't buy anything, but Sonia bought a couple of things, so we may as well have a little mini haul here of Sonia's stuff. So she got from Country Road. This, I would really like that colour. It's a nice jumper. Christian, where are you going? I was going to get you to do one too.
And a white top.
And a white top. And we got some pied for dinner because we're going to soccer tonight.
We're at Christian's soccer game. It is, it started to rain, it's raining, but we are all here in the dark in the night.
Always running off in the dark. Chippy, you don't have to investigate everything. It doesn't look that dark, but it actually isn't dark. Come on, this way, it's starting to rain. This way, please. Thank you. Good boy. Look at Chippy's little jumper. He's got his little coat on. He's so curious. But Chip, it's dark here. It's dark. Alright, we're going for a little walk because Chip was impatient. He didn't enjoy watching soccer. There's the game happening. Christian is currently on the bench because he was being a bit naughty. They've built this little playground area here that is new. I've never seen this. There's, you can ride your bikes around here, I guess for kids. So much play for kids. It's pretty lit up for night time as well. No one around though. There's a little view as well, little canal here. Just showing anyone who's not from the area just a little bit of this little area here where they're playing tonight. Rockdale. And then it looks like there's another park over there and they are also playing over there. There's Chip. Chippy and I are now home from the park. It was like raining on and off. We were trying to watch the game. It was a decent game. Christian's team did win. He scored a penalty. I did film that. And then there was a little bit of a kerfuffle out on the field. So it didn't end too well. I'm not sure what happened. But anyways, we are home now. I've got some editing to do and a few bits and bobs. And I know this is Stanzie. I always tend to edit like late at night. It's just, I was never a night person. Now I just feel like I edit so much better at night. So I'll probably be up editing. So I will catch up with you guys tomorrow.